Hello and welcome to this session on performing troubleshooting and remedy for oil pressure light. Let's start with this topic. On completion of this exercise, the trainee shall be able to determine why the oil pressure warning light is not glowing. Solve the oil pressure warning light's flaws.
Tools and equipments required: trainee's toolkit, multimeter, wire cutter, battery, vehicle in running condition, insulation tape, bulb, sensor, wire as required, cotton waste as required, soap oil as required. Let us start this topic with oil pressure warning lights. Let's get started. When you see the low oil pressure light on your dashboard, shaped like a genie lamp or an old-fashioned oil can, some dashboards might show the word oil. It means there is a big problem with your engine's oil pressure. This is serious because if the oil pressure is too low, the engine won't get enough lubrication, and that can seriously harm or even completely stop your car's engine. Ignoring this warning might lead to expensive repairs or, in the worst case, needing to buy a new engine. Pay attention to this warning. Next, let's discuss the procedure for troubleshooting the oil pressure lights. Locate the oil pressure switch, which is a sensor that monitors oil pressure in the engine. Inspect the wires connected to the oil pressure switch to ensure they are securely attached. Look for any signs of damage or wear on the wires that could affect the switch's functionality. Identify the oil pressure warning light on the dashboard of the vehicle. Inspect the bulb associated with the oil pressure warning light. Verify that the bulb is not burnt out or damaged, as a faulty bulb could give a false indication of low oil pressure. Verify that engine oil meets the manufacturer's recommended viscosity specifications. Check the engine oil level using the dipstick. Ensure it is within the recommended range. Inadequate oil level or incorrect viscosity can lead to low oil pressure. Locate the oil pressure sensor and inspect the connections to the oil pressure sensor to ensure they are secure and free from damage. If it is damaged, fix it. Examine the wiring connection to the oil pressure sensor for any signs of a short circuit. Short circuits can disrupt the proper functioning of the oil pressure sensor and lead to inaccurate readings. Examine the oil pump, which is responsible for circulating oil through the engine. Ensure the oil pump is functioning correctly and not experiencing any issues. Check the oil filter for clogs or contaminants that could impede oil flow. The next troubleshooting that we are about to discuss is the oil pressure warning light does not light up when the ignition switch is on and the engine is off. Inspect the entire lubrication system, including oil passages, pump, and other components. Look for signs of blockages, leaks, or other malfunctions. Ensure that oil is circulating properly throughout the engine. Check the engine oil level using the dipstick. If the oil level is low, add the appropriate amount of oil to bring it within the recommended range. If the oil pressure gauge is providing inaccurate readings or not working at all, replace it with a new functional gauge. Inspect the oil pump pressure relief valve for proper operation. Replace or repair the valve if it is defective or not functioning as intended. If the oil filter is clogged with contaminants, replace it with a new clean filter. Regularly changing the oil filter is crucial for maintaining proper lubrication. If the oil pressure sensor is faulty and providing inaccurate readings, replace it with a new reliable sensor. If the warning light on the dashboard is not illuminating due to a blown fuse, replace the fuse with a new one. If the oil pressure switch is not functioning correctly, causing issues with the warning light, replace it with a new switch. Locate and repair any short circuits in the wiring connected to the oil pressure warning light. Ensure that the wiring connected to the oil pressure sensor is securely and tightly connected. Loose connection can lead to inaccurate readings or signal disruption.
Let's recap this session on performing troubleshooting and remedy for oil pressure light. We learned that if the oil pressure is too low, the engine won't get enough lubrication, and that can seriously harm or even completely stop your car's engine. Ignoring this warning might lead to expensive repair or, in the worst case, needs to buy a new engine. Pay attention to this warning. Inspect the entire lubrication system including oil passages, pump and other components. Look for sign of blockages, leaks or other malfunctions. Ensure that oil is circulating properly throughout the engine. Hope you have a clear understanding of this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor. Thank you.